Good morning. Here's another edition for you of encouragement. For those of you that have 100 pounds or more to lose, that's who I want to talk to and reach. Hi, I'm Anita, and welcome. On Throwback Thursdays, we give ourselves a little permission to look back. We don't want to look back too much to focus on our failures and our flaws. But on Throwback Thursdays, we like to look back just so that we can know what is it that we need to experience differently, to not just lose our weight, but to keep it off and to feel great and to have a true life permanent change. This morning, we talked about a few reasons, and I can relate. I started out at 400 pounds. I'm down about 165 so far. I'm on the journey with you. I have more to go. You're going to see me get my results right in front of you. I'm looking for 10 people who have 100 pounds or more to lose that I can coach. Free coaching, always, step by step. Hit my link below to schedule your 20-minute interview. I'd love to help you. We'll take 20 minutes at least to talk, look at each other face to face on Zoom. We're going to talk about the first 30 days and what your goals are, what your health goals are. And then I'm going to break it down for you, give you some options so that you can get the best results from day one, that first 30 days. So you can just have success that just builds and builds and builds. Would you like that? I hope so. So real quick, let's talk about a couple more things that have prevented us from not just losing our weight, because, you know, if we're 100 pounds or more overweight, folks, we've lost weight. Like, we know how to lose weight. We've done it. We've never kept it off, or we've put even more on, right? Even more than what we lost. So I think one of the challenges about why it's hard to get weight off and keep it off is because we either maybe start a new what I call a moving regimen. Some people call it exercise. I call it just moving your body. Maybe you started at the gym. Maybe you started walking. Maybe you were good for a while, but just life got in the way and you didn't make it a priority, or you didn't see the results. So lack of movement, lack of exercise, lack of just moving your body. I like to dance to upbeat music for 15, 20 minutes at a time and get my sweat up. And sometimes I have to sit down because I have no mobility issues, as I know a lot of you do too, right? A lot of us do. So sometimes I have to dance and work out to my music, just move my body and have fun from a chair. I first go for my laps. I walk our property. Sometimes I walk the neighborhood. I have to use a cane or a walker, folks. So I can relate. And I have neighbors the last 2 years, thumbs up every time I walk by. Hey, Anita, it's good to see you again. Look at you. You're really committed. You're looking good, girl. But it's hard to keep it up, right? Yeah. To make it a part of your daily life and like your routine, just like brushing your teeth. It's really what certain habits need to become in order to stay healthy, to get healthy and then stay healthy. How about health and medical challenges? I mentioned mobility, but a lot of us, because we've had this weight on, it's contributed to medical issues. You know, I'm not a doctor. We're not giving medical advice or anything. You need to deal and interact with your physicians about that. But any of them that know about good nutrition are going to love the coaching I'm going to do with you. They're going to love it. You just wait. But health and medical issues can slow down our weight loss. It can get us discouraged when we're in pain, when we're having surgeries. A lot of times, I mentioned this the other day on another episode of this channel, that some of us have put on weight after a surgery, after an injury, right? Birth of a child, that's a given. You know, most women do. Men do too, sometimes sympathetically. But life changes, injuries, medical issues, they can really wear us down and get us discouraged and say, you know what, I'm always going to be sick. And then that mindfulness that we talk about, Mindful Mondays, then our mind starts telling us we're always going to be heavy. We can't do anything about it. We're just big boned, or it's in our genes, or I've tried so many times, I'm just sick of trying, right? Can you relate to that? And then the last thing I want to mention on this Throwback Thursday about one of the challenges we have with losing weight and keeping it off And it's no offense to anyone. I keep it raw and real. Often we just don't have the support around us of friends and family that we really long for, and we don't even know how to ask for. Like, do you sometimes like not even know how to ask people in your life for support, even your spouse, even your children or grandchildren, or people that are living with you, your friends, your closest friends? Sometimes we just don't know how to ask for support. Sometimes we wish we could find ways to say, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this in another episode tonight. What to say, how to communicate our longings, how to communicate in an authentic way, to ask people for their help. And this is what I need from you. Now, they may not be able to give it, but the lack of support of people close to us often discourages us for lots of different reasons. Things they say, things they don't know how to say, right? So as on this Throwback Thursday, thinking about these challenges that we've had, and I'm going to help you step by step, one by one of these, help you find ways to get through them, to expect them, because you've been through them before. You know you're going to face them, right? You know you're going to face not wanting to move, not wanting to exercise, not wanting to move your body, right? You know you're going to have medical health challenges. If you have some now, they might be still ongoing. Hopefully we can improve them, make you feel better, help you have energy and focus and clarity that leads to feeling hopeful, that leads to momentum, that gets us where we want to go, right? And I'll give you tips on the last episode today of Throwback Thursdays of how to talk to people and how to ask for what you need, because you're not going to do this alone. Even as I'm offering and you're accepting my coaching step by step, you're going to need other support, guys. Come on, let's be real. And it can't just be virtual. It can't just be on Zoom, although that can be effective, but you need real people in your life. So we'll talk about that. Thank you for joining me. Now, subscribe below, ring the bell so you get notified. We're here 3 times a day, Pacific time, 7:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and 5:30 p.m. for tips, support, spiritual encouragement, and hope. Leave me a comment. Please share this. Share my channel. Share these videos with people that you care about. Maybe you can find a buddy to do it with, a family member or a friend. I want to meet with you individually, but then if you want to have a buddy to do it with you, hey, we'll do that too. Whatever works. I'm Anita, and thank you so much for watching again, for joining me. And I hope I've provided a little bit of hope and encouragement for you. God bless you. And we'll see you this afternoon for another episode of Throwback Thursdays.